A married couple from Winchester is indicted for stealing copper wire from lights on the interstate.
We're gearing up for a wild weather ride as we approach Christmas Eve. Everything from thunderstorms to snowflakes just ahead.
And as the families of two murdered police officers prepare to lay their loved ones to rest, New York City's mayor is asking demonstrators not to protest until after the funerals.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 4.
Good afternoon. I'm Jennifer Palumbo. Thanks so much for joining us. Christmas is 2 days away, but it doesn't look or feel like winter. For the second day in a row, temperatures are pushing 60. Here's a live look at the ice rink at Triangle Park in downtown Lexington, where it's a dreary afternoon, but there are people skating right now. We have some big changes on the way, though. Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey has a first look at the forecast. And Chris, there's a lot of rain right now on the radar.
Yeah, thunder and lightning out there as well into parts of central and eastern Kentucky. And Jennifer, that really starts off a very wild weather period here across central and eastern Kentucky as we kick off that long holiday period that is upon us. That is Christmas. Let's take a look at Live First Alert Defender, show you what is out there now. That's a whole lot of rain. It is lifting its way onto the north and to the northeast. Individual showers and thunderstorms coming at us from southwest to northeast. Lexington Metro now out across the west side of town into Versailles, Nicholasville, Georgetown, Frankfort were dry for now. Southeastern Fayette County down into Richmond, Winchester picking up on some of those showers. Now look what's going on from Moorhead through West Liberty into Campton, Frenchburg. Thunder, lightning really lighting up the skies now into parts of Menifee County, Wolfe County, Morgan County getting in on some heavy rain. A little farther to the south and southwest, folks here into McKean, Jackson County, Anvil, back toward London and Somerset. We've had on and off showers, getting a clap or two of thunder, and that is just the beginning. Another round of some water. That's the one that'll move into the Lexington Metro coming up in about an hour and a half or so. Additional showers and thunderstorms to our south and southwest. Here is the big storm system that we are tracking across the Bluegrass State over the next couple of days. Things get a little wild with thunder, lightning, high winds, and then a big temperature crash followed by snowflakes. Jennifer, you want it? Chances are we've got it in the 7-day forecast just ahead.
We're tracking a breaking news alert out of Lexington. A crash on Russell Cave Road has sent 6 people to the hospital, one of them in critical condition. 2 cars collided around 1:30 this afternoon. Police say 5 people, including 4 children, were in one of the cars and an adult was driving the second one. We've learned the person listed in critical condition is an adult. We do not know which car that person was in. We have a crew at the crash scene and will bring you an update on WKYT News at 5. The state transportation cabinet hopes 2 arrests will put an end to a costly crime spree that's put drivers in danger and did tens of thousands of dollars in damages. Police say Aaron and Wendy Ferguson from Winchester stole copper wires along Kentucky interstates in 9 counties, including Fayette, Jefferson, and Laurel. WKYT's Sam Smith has more on how police caught the pair. It's our top story at 4.
Kentucky State Police, the Clark County Sheriff's Office, and the Transportation Cabinet's Inspector General's Office all work together in this case. They say copper thefts from the State Department's highway lights have been a problem in central and eastern Kentucky for a while. They say from April to November, 2 people have been behind a number of those thefts in 9 counties. Aaron and Cindy Ferguson, a married couple from Winchester, faces 22 felony charges each for those thefts. Investigators say a tip from someone that was aware the couple was stealing the copper helped the investigation. The reward for the tip was $2,500. Surveillance cameras caught the couple in the act. A search warrant was obtained and more copper was found in their home. Investigators say these thefts are dangerous for drivers.
So we hope not only have we saved money in the future on thefts, but we've also saved lives in the future.
Another $2,500 reward is available for anyone that has any information that could lead to another copper theft arrest like this. In Frankfort, Sam Smith, WKYT.
The Fergusons are accused of stealing copper on interstates 64, 65, 75, 265, as well as the Bluegrass Parkway. State wildlife officials are still trying to figure out where that mountain lion came from that ended up in Bourbon County last week. Fish and wildlife workers killed the lion after a woman reported finding it in a tree near her home. DNA testing could help investigators determine if the big cat had been kept in captivity or was from the wild. They believe it belonged to someone, but say they've not been able to track down an owner. Testing could take several more weeks to complete. Our reporters are working on a number of other stories for WKYT starting at 4:30. Sam Dick is in the newsroom with a look at some of the news in progress. Good afternoon, Sam.
Good afternoon, Jennifer. A father will be able to give his children a Merry Christmas thanks to the generosity of other people. Someone broke into Jermonta Sturgis's home on West 7th Street last week and took all the presents meant for his children. Since then, some people have stepped in and paid for replacement gifts.
There still are good people in the world, and I just personally like to thank every single person out there that's been so supportive in this dark moment.
The police say they're still searching for the burglar who took the children's presents. As Christmas approaches, an anonymous donor is giving away money in the spirit of giving throughout Lexington, Winchester, and Richmond. Father Jim Sitchko from St. Mark Catholic Church in Richmond says he was given several $1,000s from an anonymous donor. So Father Jim is handing out the money today at various businesses. We followed Father Jim around today, and coming up tonight on WKYT News at 6, we'll show you how people reacted who received an early Christmas present. And that's a look at some of the news in progress. Jennifer, back to you.
Thank you, Sam. Now to stories making headlines across the nation at 4. Police officers, politicians, and the public observed a moment of silence today in New York City in honor of 2 police officers murdered over the weekend. Tensions are high across the country regarding police conduct, especially in minority communities. Marley Hall reports from Brooklyn.
At this candlelit memorial in Bedford-Stuyvesant, marking the spot where 2 policemen were gunned down on Saturday, a moment of silence at 2:47 Eastern Time, the exact time they lost their lives.
In memory of Officer Ramos and Officer Liu.
The silence was also observed at City Hall and elsewhere.
They have families, and it's really heartbreaking.
The pain and suffering they're going through right now is shared by many people.
Earlier, Mayor de Blasio and his wife paid their respects to officers Wenjin Liu and Rafael Ramos here at the makeshift memorial. The mayor has been under fire with rank-and-file police. Many of them say he has supported protesters at their expense. De Blasio and Police Commissioner Bill Bratton have visited the homes of both officers. The commissioner has defended the mayor, saying friction between the NYPD and City Hall is a tradition.
Can you point out to me one mayor that has not been battling with the police unions in the last 50 years? Name one. Name one.
A steady stream of comrades continuing to pay their respects to the fallen officers. Joined today by citizens of many races and nationalities in grief. Marley Hall, CBS News, Brooklyn, New York.
Mayor de Blasio has made repeated requests for protesters to hold off on demonstrations until after the officers' funerals. But there's word a new protest may be planned for tonight. It appears Sony Pictures will now release The Interview after all. Sources close to the matter say Sony is set to announce a limited number of theaters will show the movie on Christmas. Theaters in Austin, Texas, and Atlanta announced on Twitter today that they will screen The Interview. Sony may also release the movie by way of video on demand. Sony pulled the film, which concerns a plot to kill North Korean leader Kim Jong-un last week, following a cyber attack that Washington blames on North Korea. President Barack Obama and others criticized Sony for pulling the film, calling it self-censorship. Meanwhile, the U.S. is not dropping any hints that it was behind an internet outage in North Korea. Key North Korean websites are back online after a more than 9-hour outage that followed a U.S. vow to respond to the crippling cyber attack on Sony Pictures that Washington blamed on North Korea. Only a small approved segment of the North Korean population has any internet access.